Hey everyone, it's Sarah with the Entertainment Outlet, and I'm sitting with my new friend Will Anderson from Parachute. Say hi, Will.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Oh, that was very nice.
I know. I try.
So we're here chatting. My excitement that I want to start with is that your fifth studio album is coming out May 10th.
Yes.
It's self-titled.
Yeah, we're
Can
finally
we-
doing it.
Why? Not that I have a problem with it.
No,
I was
no.
thrown off.
It was easy. We were thinking of titles, and it's just a struggle sometimes. And when the moment our manager pointed out that we hadn't done a self-titled one, and he was like, "You really should do it. This feels like the best album you've ever done." We were like, selfishly, like, "Yeah, let's do it." Absolutely. It was definitely a lot easier than trying to, parse through the lyrics and find something. So
I'm not gonna lie. I went to the Wikipedia thing to prove wrong. I was like, no, they've done this. They didn't do this. Okay.
We were surprised too. So
Well, it is a great album. So if you're gonna put a self-titled, that is
we felt good about
definitely
it.
one to do. So did the recording process change on this album? It is so good. Did you do something different that took it to a next level?
No, I think I just had some time. We had a couple years between albums, and we were kind of spread out. So I was in California, and I live in a city at the moment, where I don't really know anybody too well. So it was very isolated in a good way, just me in a living room with a guitar like it used to be. And whereas before, I think the last couple albums were in Nashville and LA, so it felt like it was, a lot of other people kind of in the mix, but this one was really just me sitting around with not much else to do other than write songs, so it worked out.
Just like your baby?
Yeah, it didn't feel
you taught it to walk?
Too precious, but it definitely felt like it was a lot more introspective in a way, just sheerly from the fact that I had a lot of time to myself, which is nice. It worked out wonderfully.
Do you have any hobbies, non-musical things that help you be creative?
Yeah, that's a good question. I like golfing. It clears my head. So my wife, when she's a writer as well, so when she's sitting at home and I start getting antsy, she's like, "Go hit some golf balls."
So she's not a golf widow, like she doesn't.
No.
resent you for it, no.
She likes me getting out of the house, and so she can do her thing. And we both work from home and write from home, so it's always nice when your wife is telling you to go play golf.
A little bit of peace is
Yeah. I think it works out for both
She's
of
like,
us.
yes, I'm having trouble too. Please
Yeah,
go away.
Exactly. And so golfing is probably my number one hobby besides music.
So on this album, or on all albums, I should say, you have a song that makes me cry hysterically, "Reaching for Tissues."
I'm sorry.
It's cool. I love it. I love an emotional song. "Had It All"
Oh yeah.
was the song from probably the first note that I heard. Is there a story behind that, or is this kind of like the Always and Forever?
Yeah,
it just hits you, and you're just like, ha ha, I'm gonna make everyone cry.
No, it was more like I had a lot of different stories that were kind of floating out there, and a lot of different apologies I should probably make from the past. So I decided to combine them all into one big giant apology. So it is a conglomeration of a lot of different stories set in a city where I was living at the time. Oh no, I wasn't living there, sorry. But I had just moved from New York City, so I was just sort of like, all right, I need to make a very general, and it was funny, it was me forcing myself to simplify it as much as I could lyrically. I tend to try to get clever or try to be as smart as I can about something, but this one was just keep it straightforward and do it. So I'm sorry I made you cry, but I guess that was
that's right. I had
the
some
ultimate
Puffs
goal.
Plus with lotion.
Yeah,
so it was good.
yeah.
The waterproof mascara was
there
all
you go.
good. But
yes.
I love it. The first concert that I saw of yours, I did not know that Always and Forever was not.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know, and you didn't say anything. So I'm in the audience just crying, just tears, sobbing, the snot bubbles, everything. And then the second show that I went to, you were like, "Hey guys,
It's just
I started like this," because I was gonna be like, "Can you pass out tissues or something?"
Yeah, I had to reassure people because it was a misconception that it had happened to a family member or something, and I was like, no, it's all good. It's all
not
good.
everything on the internet is true, guys.
No,
Not everything.
nor is any song necessarily.
So now, since we did discuss this was kind of your baby,
Mm-hmm.
is there a song, not even your most favorite, but that you're most proud of when you look at the set list?
Yeah, it's funny, this album we felt like every album there's usually one or two that are for us, like we're like, this fans are not gonna like this probably, but we love it, so we're gonna do it. This one felt like we loved every song, and we felt like, okay, I think each of these has a good shot of being embraced by the longtime listeners, which is rare for us, because again, we usually do 7 or 8 of those, and then we'll have a couple that are like, you know what, no matter what anybody thinks, we're going to do these ones. And this album, though, I think the last song, Looking Back, was the last song I wrote for it, so I always feel like the last song I wrote for an album is always the one that I tend to latch on to. So for me, that one at the moment is the one I'm most emotionally connected to, and just feel very excited about, and want to show people.
It's really good. Fast forward to that one. Switching topics, the Young Tour. It just started.
Yes.
You've already played my favorite place, Orlando, Florida.
Nice.
I hope you said hi to Mickey while you were there.
I did. Yes, we had lots of Disneyland stuff.
All right, just making sure. What are you looking forward to most on this tour?
I think the new songs have been really fun to play, so I'm really excited for the album to come out, and finally we're just going to stack the set with new songs. So we've got a bunch that we've been trying out, like here or there, and obviously the songs that have already come out we've been playing, but we're really excited to play some of these, and especially have people kind of have heard them, and then once that happens, then we'll just go full force and do it all. So we're really excited to start playing the newer songs consistently. It's just so nice to have some fresh material.
Now that you have even more songs,
yes,
because of all these wonderful albums, how do you make the set list?
Oh, that's a good question. Every morning I sit down and I'll usually ask, like if any friends or family are coming to a show, we'll ask like, hey, do you want to hear anything, to give us some ideas. It's pretty set right now, but we'll switch songs in and out depending on what we want to try. And so every morning I'll just text it out and just be like, here's what we're doing tonight. And then Kit and Johnny, the other band members, will kind of chime in with what they think we should do. And then from there we'll send it out and print it out and do all the good stuff. But there's no real process to it. Like the first show we did, the set list was terrible. So we knew we had to do something not that. So then from there we kind of had a good idea. Okay, this is what we need to do. And it kind of writes itself every morning. We all kind of have a general understanding about what we want to try. So tonight we'll try a few new songs and see what happens.
Billy.
Yes.
How do you pronounce his last name?
Rafool.
Rafool.
Yeah.
Wait, can you tell me his story?
So he's from Canada. He's from just outside Detroit, as basically as far south in Canada as you can go. He was a friend of ours through a band named Need to Breathe, who had taken him on tour before, and he had expressed interest in joining our tour, and we were huge fans of his. So he's got a voice like Bruce Springsteen singing pop songs. It's like an incredible live set. He does loopy stuff.
Is Christian rock, right?
Yeah, so they're kind of like Southern rock. They toe the line, and they're good friends of ours, and they were always really, really like bullish on him. And so we learned about him through them and just fell in love with his music. And then when the opportunity to bring him out on tour and he offered to come open up, it was like a no-brainer for us. So his music's amazing. It's really, really cool. It's very different in a lot of ways to the modern landscape in a good way. He's very talented.
Awesome. I like a good thumbs up there.
Yeah.
And you've played a lot of shows. Is there a show or a venue, something crazy that sticks out, like?
And maybe in a bad way. We used to play this place in Charleston. That was for some reason that's the first thing that came to mind. The urinals in the bathroom didn't have piping. So it was like you didn't even have a working bathroom, and it was like we used to play it was right between the two popular spots, and there's Charleston downtown and then Folly Beach, and for some reason it was in neither of those spots. So we used to go down there. We'd play it all the time, and it was really divey. It was definitely the worst venue we've ever played. It was a place called I think it was the Paradise Lounge. No, they're long gone. We checked on it last time we were there. And it sticks out as just a bad one. Everything else has been gravy because that was so low that everything
it didn't
else
set the
fell.
bar too high
Exactly,
for you.
Awesome. Yeah, exactly.
When fans leave your show, what do you want them to leave with? What sort of memory? What sort of feeling?
That's a great question. Just want them to have a good time for a couple hours. So when I go to shows, it's because I want to escape. I just want to not worry about everything I'm worried about. And I love songs. So for me, if I can sit there and hear few really good songs, that kind of restarts my engine a little bit. So I hope the fans feel the same way about our stuff, and just, we're not really a gimmicky band. We don't really we're not doing choreography or dancing or, like little.
You did have a bubble machine one time.
Which was the best thing ever, but that was about as far as we'll go. And so for us, like, the songs really are what I think connects us with the audience. So we really try to concentrate on that, presenting them in the best light possible for them in a way that they're excited about, and not coming away bummed out that they didn't get to hear their favorite songs, or hear the songs in such a weird way that it doesn't really feel satisfying. So for us, that's the goal, is to have them connect with the songs in some way or another.
Craziest thing a fan has said or given you?
A shark. They gave us a baby shark or a mini shark in formaldehyde. It was like real. It was really weird.
Was there like a story? Like,
no,
when I see this shark, I think of
No,
you?
it was, she was from somewhere in East Asia, and like brought it over with her, and it was like her first show of ours and her first time in the United States, and that was her gift to us. So we didn't really know what was going on, and she didn't speak great English, so we couldn't really.
So just
It was
thank you
yeah.
and a smile.
It was great. Yeah. We were really like, she was very excited about it, and we were excited about it, and we kept that thing for a long time because it was actually really unique in a good way. So it was definitely weird, but in
cool,
hindsight,
weird.
really cool. Yeah.
I brought you nothing.
That's all right.
Okay, cool.
You don't
Sweet.
need to.
Yeah.
No gifts expected.
This is something I would like to know personally for me. I tried to Google and found nothing. Why did you change from Sparky's Flaw to Parachute?
Good question. Our managers, or no, I don't remember who it was. Somebody took us aside and said, "Do you really want to be called Sparky's Flaw for the rest of your life?" And we said no. So we Parachute was a name that we had all kind of kicked around at different times. We were like, if we're gonna change our name, this was what we would do. But I think our young pride was like, no, we're not gonna do that. And so finally, when they sat us down, they're like, think about this, like
your name has a flaw in it.
Yes. This is not good. It's a negative connotation. You're gonna really regret this when you're older. And they were absolutely right. We're so happy we did it.
So the Parachute saved your bad name.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yes. Could have been bad.
What is next for Parachute?
Tour for the rest of our lives, and then we're gonna tour for the rest of the year. We have some fall stuff coming up. I'm always writing, so I'm sure we'll get back in the studio sooner than later. But yeah, it just feels like once the record comes out, we just hit the ground running and do our thing.
Just go until you can't go.
Yeah, and then go some more. So
Okay, that sounds good.
We'll be excited.
Coffee, Dunkin'.
Always.
Maybe.
Yeah, I love being in the Northeast for my Dunkin'.
So I have 5 non-parachute related questions.
Great. Yeah. Hit me with them.
If you could keep any food in your pocket, what would it be?
These Trader Joe's nut bags that they have. They're like trail mix. They're these little trail mix bags, and they're my favorite snack of all time.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
What sound do you love?
Rain on my apartment roof with the window open.
What profession would you not like to ever have?
I'd be really bad HR rep. I'm too like I would just like fire somebody and then they'd be like, no, don't fire me. I'd be like, okay, you're not fired. Yeah. I'm really bad about that. Very non-confrontational.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs, for sure. But I love cats too. But I have a little dog, so I'll go with dogs.
Your I've seen, he's like a beige thing.
Eddie,
right?
he's a little white Maltese Chihuahua mix rescue guy.
Is he here now?
Is he here?
Yeah.
No, I wish.
All right, this interview is over.
Yeah,
we're not friends anymore.
Goodbye.
But anyhow, thanks for watching. Again, this is Will.
She's never going to talk to me again.
Our friendship is over. We were best friends. We were like this, but now we're not anymore. But anyhow, they're the Parachute tonight. You're watching this at a later date, so it doesn't matter to you. But May 10th, the Selftitled album comes out. Pick it up. It's amazing. I wouldn't lie to you.